Hello and welcome back to Ohio Richlands for episode 36. We've taken on a contract this morning for planting or sowing field 26. It was wheat's going in there and it's worth $20,778. So we're just going to load up the drill with seeds and head out there to the first contract. So I'll get going with that and we'll see you at the field. Well, as has completed that contract there, we got $20,778, so we'll pick that up. You also noticed that we did purchase a new trailer. That was $19,850. Hopefully that will allow us to move around fertilizer and seeds and also equipment, and then it will also be able to allow us to move the wool pallets down to the spinnery and also transfer from the spinnery to the tailor shop as well. I don't know how much wool is there just now. I think it is growing slowly. The sheep are still quite young, so we've got to wait till they're a bit older until they start producing a bit more. But we have got double the amount we did last year, although it is September, so it's kind of getting close to, you know, the time we need to get the wool through into the spinnery. Well, we've just nipped down to the store. We are going to sell this little low loader because we don't need it anymore. We did spend $19,850 on that Macaulay triaxle low loader you just seen. So now we can move things between the fields like fertilizer and seeds. And it also means we can take our produce. Can't get the trigger. There we go. We can also move our produce down to the sell point, and we can also take the wool down to the spinnery, transfer it across to the tailor shop as well. The 7810 does manage it quite fine. I'm hoping to get between 6 and 9 bags onto that trailer and a telehandler. I'm hoping the tractor is enough to do it. If not, we're going to have to think of another way. But it's something to do in the meantime. So we spent $19,850 on the trailer, but we just got $20,778 from that contract we just did. So just now we're going to repair this. That's $41 and repaint $1,017. So it's worth $9,996. We will sell that. So that's an extra little bit in the bank. So we're up at $62,185 now. I'll just run this back up to the yard. I wonder what they're doing with that tractor. It's been there for about a year. Can they not get a wheel for it? There is a lot of things happening as well. If I just nip across here now and show you before that car comes. There was some work happening in here. In fact, I could just pull in. So they have got junction boxes in. I don't know what's going in here. Unless it's that new biomass plant. But it seems to be pretty secure at nights. There's lots of floodlights anyway, from what we've seen. Well, we have a few concrete bits here, slabs by the looks of it, and some sort of paving stones, I think. I'm not too sure. I think there is word it's biomass. Hopefully, because we can get some slurry and manure sold. And this is a sugar mill. And this, by the looks of it, is a dairy, is it? Some dairy. Huh. Well. Seems to be fairly taken shape, this industrial area, since we started anyway. But yeah, that is the dairy, so I think... Do we have enough milk? Where are we? Well, we have 23,000 litres of milk. So I think we have enough. We could maybe... Oh, we need to rent a tank. Ah, wait, now. We sold the truck, didn't we? So, that's not going to be good. I wonder what's in the sale. No, we don't need any of them. Oh, that would be handy for spreading the line. 24 meters. What's the other one while we're here? What am I looking for? Fertilizer. 24 meters. What's this one's? 18. Oh, really? 28 meters. Ooh. Yeah, but what's the machine that does that though? Oh, okay, so yeah, 250,000. Yeah, that's not happening. So we could use that for lime. It is only 12,000 though, and we don't really need it now. And then it's only 8,100. I don't think it's worth getting it now. We don't really need it. What we do need, what was I looking for? The tanker. Animals? There. What do we have? 20-something thousand litres. So it'd be better renting. It doesn't really make a difference, does it? What else is there? Debating. We could just rent that. We don't need that big one, you see, because you know we can do it in a couple of trips. It's not like we're selling it all in one go. We would be putting it into a production. So we could rent that, because then we can attach the tractor to it instead of getting that and a dolly. Plus it's 2 and a bit times the price. I wonder how much this is to lease. 1,275. That could maybe be something to do just now. Because there's just that potato contracts, and they take ages to do, and I really want to try and get in through December into next year. And see what we can get. Oh, bit of a bump there. Yeah, kind of jump into next year and see what we can do with this fabric, and hopefully get the sugarcane planted at the start of the year. That's the plan anyway. It's good that they've showed up with that production site then, because that means we have somewhere to put the sugar cane and turn it into sugar. So next year is looking up. Our field's still looking well. Perfect. Right, I'm going to head back up to the yard. I think... Do you know what? There's nobody coming. Yeah, let's just turn around here. I think we're going to go down and we're just going to rent this... rent the tanker. Because if we don't do it now, we're never going to get it done. And it means we can start making something else just now. It's another production to add to the to the list. Come on, dear. Well, here we are. I'm assuming it just goes in here, but it does. Well, they're definitely opening up and running because they're taking the milk. I wonder what we can make with this. Let's have a quick jump down. So dairy, we've got butter, cheese and chocolate, and it is a sugar mill. So we can put sugar cane in to make sugar, which you don't need. Oh, you do. So to make chocolate, I'm assuming chocolate would be a better price for selling. You need the milk and sugar, which we don't have. We've only got milk, so we can make butter or cheese. Let's have a look. So butter's here, 900, and cheese 1,900. Okay, so I think it's going to be cheese. And the best price, oh, January, February. So we could actually time this right with cheese. Why? How come I've lost a litre? We've only got 7,999 litres of milk. Oh. Right, cheese. If we activate cheese and it's storing, that should be it, I think. Right, let's head back up to the farm and we'll get another load. I think we'll just empty it out today and just get it straight down here. And we'll see our pallets hopefully appearing in the next month or so. And then we need to hold on to it. It's a good job it's getting cold anyway because it's milk, so we can store it. It's going to be cheese, so we can store it in the shed. But not next to anything, that's the issue. Because we've got seeds and fertilizer and eggs and red cabbage and we've got everything in that one shed. Yeah, let's head back up and get another load and we'll do a little bit of a time lapse. Well, here we are with the last load. So we'll get that put in. Oh wow, we've got 30 litres of cheese already. So that is the milk all taken away from the cows now. We have 61,000 litres of slurry. And where is manure? 53,000 litres of manure. And we've got a total of 23,596 litres of milk. We've already got 31 litres of cheese now. Right, we're going to leave that running. We need to go and return this trailer because we have no need for it now. I'm not too sure what he has to do with the rest of today. I'm just trying to think. The contracts, we've just got the 2 potato ones. The cows are okay for now. Chickens, there's plenty of feed with them. And they've started to go through that bale now with the sheep. Well, there's 727 litres of wool. So almost 1,000 litres. We may just skip into tomorrow, I think. And see how that production's doing. Because there's nothing really else to do. I don't want to keep doing the same thing, so I don't want to do that potato contracts because that is very, very time consuming. Yeah, I think we'll put the trailer back and we'll head back up to the farm, and I think we're just going to skip into tomorrow and see what we've got. So, we'll see you then. be a busy morning, that's for sure. We've already got 3 contracts going. We've got the ploughing one, as you've seen, on field 29, a fertilising one on field 26, and a harvesting one on field 30. We are harvesting sorghum on that field, so anything that is left over we can just take into our silo and use for the chickens. We also managed to get diesel delivered because we pretty much ran out this morning while filling up the little 7810. So that was $3,500 for 5,000 litres of fuel. We also repaired the 9470R and the plough. The 9470R cost us $18,145 and the plough cost us $2,262 to repair. So now we're way down here to this field to unload the combine. We need to turn in here. And it's through the other side of that trees, get it unloaded, and we can finish off that field because the other 2 guys should be doing not too bad a job. I did have to go and sort them out. I don't know what's wrong with the workers, but well, they're in the correct fields now, but field 29, which is the worker on the left of the screen, he started to come back down into field 28. I don't know what happened there and why he did that. Same with the fertilizer. It is the right hand one, kind of the one just above us just now in field 26. He started fertilising on the left side of the field and then started coming down the middle of field 27. So I don't know what happened there and why they did it. But one field has a little bit of extra fertilizer on it and the other one has a bit missing because the boy ploughed it. So yeah, not a great start, but we need to hurry up and get this field done. More so this one with the harvesting because the rain is coming at the back of 1 o'clock this afternoon. Shouldn't take too long though, it isn't a big field. But we'll get this unloaded and get going. And there's the wage payment through already, so $403. Oh wait a minute. That's just said there's a great demand at the farm shop. And this is going to the farm shop, isn't it? Harvesting. Yeah, farm shop. So, sorghum. Also, Butler's AG would still be the better one, but it's going to the farm shop, so it's still a good price. Right, we need to start this combine up. Right, I'll get doing this. We'll get a little bit of time lapse of doing this field. Well, that's everything done now. I'm not sure how much sorghum we've got in total. I'll know when I jump into the trailer. But I do know that other contracts have been completed. So ploughing on field 29, $9,139. And fertilising field 26, $13,796. We did look at the rolling contract. It's basically going to cut that 10,700 in half just by renting the equipment. And to rent, I think it was the Mondego Storm roller, slightly smaller than this big one here, but by maybe 2 meters or so. But it was still going to cost her $5,000 to rent it. So I don't think that's going to be the best kind of contracts to do until we actually have a roller. So we'll just leave that one out just now. But we'll pop the header back on the trailer. We'll get this back down to the yard, and we'll get that over to the sell point, which is actually on the way back to the yard. It's at the farm shop. So we'll get this done and we'll see you over there. Well, that's us here. I'm assuming it goes to the back here. But we've got 49,358 litres. I'm not sure how much is going to be left, but I think we're just going to keep it for the chickens. It's just a little bit extra. Yep, it's there. So we'll see how much we're going to be left with once it completes the contract. It's 30%. I don't think it's going to be much. 46. 64. 75. It's like 9,000 litres. No, it's not worth keeping. Yeah, it would only be maybe 3,000 litres. So that is the contract finished, and $1,894 harvest income, and $4,604 for the contract. So that's that done and up to date. We're now sitting with just over 50,000 in the bank. I don't think we're going to pay off anything of the loan yet. Unless there is a lot of contracts come through with fertilising, then yes we will. But it's coming into winter and we're going to need somewhere in the region of about 25 to 30,000 to get us through it. So I'm going to hold on to that money just now and see what we get contract wise. Just now, well, it's going to rain pretty soon, so I think we'll need to feed the chickens, possibly get a TMR mix. So let's have a quick check. I know the chickens need food, yeah. And they're building up with slurry. They need some straw. In fact, their food's okay just now. And they're fine as well. So yeah, we can maybe put the bucket on, feed the chickens a bit of sorghum. I think we'll leave the episode there. There's not much happening by the looks of it. And thank you all for watching. I hope you've all enjoyed it, and we'll see you again very soon for the next one.